This is our last day in Kilbrony. We have to go pretty early this morning. It's 8:34 and it's Sunday the 15th of August 2021. It is passion of rain, Wallow. Passion of rain. We're getting everything. I'll just put my winter coat on today. Not because it's cold, it's the most waterproof one. And because we're going away today, I better close this window because I'll probably go down the road and end up losing it. I forgot it wasn't even closed last night. Tight. Well, what do we see? We're going to get soaked. We'll just go for it. We'll just go for it. I might get water in the lens. We're going to do today. One of us not fussing the wood and stuff. We're going to go down to the park. I want to get down to there's a lot of places I want to stop on the way home. You see, look, it's just lashing, lashing. That ain't showers there. That is lashing. You'll be soaked. Oh, come on, Mullah. You'll be soaked in totally soaked in 5 minutes in that weather. But look at Willow, look how happy she is. Right. So this is two of the tree side. These wee concrete things are the taps. You got one at the top, 1, 2, 3 taps here. 2 bins. Bins emptied every day. Thing for your toilet. Awkward to get in there. It's awkward to get out, so it is. But once you're in there, it's just like a standard toilet. You want to get the top pitches. You can see the set of the trees were cut down. Looks all this crap's starting to grow. But if you're up in the top pitches, you can see down towards the loch. You just see some of the lights on the village. We're going to go through this campsite this morning. Everybody should be, I wouldn't normally film the campsite and there's piles of wains and all that, but everybody should be tucked up with this room. I was looking at the prices, £25 and so many pence, roughly I think 60p for a pouch of electricity. And it's £20 and about 40p for a pouch without electricity. There's no way would you use £5 in electricity. That's way overpriced for electricity. Even if you had heaters and all on. Now I seen ones last night. Yeah, that's good, Willow. I seen ones last night in the wee awnings and all. And the TVs and all on inside the awnings. And if you pay £5, there's one of them had a halogen heater on the awning. Now I have done that myself when I took the 2 wains over to England years ago. I slept in the awning. It may be summertime, but it's an awning. And so I had the wee heater on the awning. But even if you put a heater on the awning, you're stuck to most campsites maybe 2,000 watts or whatever. But if you were to get the 3,000 watts, 3,000 watts shouldn't be any more than 20p an hour. 24 hours ain't £5. You cannot use £5 for electric. Now I always think whenever you go into a campsite, you can wash your dishes with hot water in the kitchen area. You can have showers. You can go in a caravan. You have 4 people. And 4 people can have 4 showers. Now I would say a shower, if you were to shower using the oil and all that there, and you took a nice long shower, a shower could easily cost 30-40p. You know, if you're on holiday, you're relaxed, 30-40p. So then, you go in there as a non-electric hookup person, you use the hot water and the facilities, you use the showers, that comes out of your £20. That's why you pay the £20. So, if you decide to pay for like a hookup and heat the water in the caravan, use the shower in the caravan, you've already paid for that energy already. It shouldn't be £5. So it's a wee bit overpriced. I was looking at the rules. The rules aren't too high. There was no noise after 11. No open fires. I've seen 3 fires the last 2 nights. There's a man stays here at night time to 5 o'clock in the morning. So you're paying his wages too. But he just sits in that green box. I haven't seen him walking around wearing an apron or nothing. He sits in the green box. So I don't know how much good he's going to be. The exit barrier is broke and it's stuck open permanently. So I don't know how secure that is. I came back last night. I didn't even bother using the card. I just drove on the exit. So anybody can drive on the exit. So that day should be fixed, or else they should have somebody down there. There's no point in having a camera and after something's gone wrong. So there's the waste. There's lined open there. I think it's a bad place. If you're down the back end of the caravan site, you don't want to come up here carrying your things. Some of the modern ones are on wheels. Well, you need to go on a lead now. This is council area. Council rules apply here. You must recycle. 2 of the trees, everything goes into the bin. 2 wee bins, chuck everything in. No recycling 2 of the trees. I think it's a bit bad, like, but council area, everything must be recycled. Wash out your dog food tins and all that. That's one of rule number 2 and rule number 3, I think it is. They're paying the landfill charges, you see. Is there any water going this here? I don't know. I'm hardly going to keep this dry. Well, we'll go over this bin here to get rid of this poop. The one good thing I notice here, they've got gel at the bins, which is a good idea. 2 of the trees, you have to carry your own gel. There's no, well, I think £20 for a night's okay. I didn't see nothing about off-peak. But on this way, Pet. Gosford Forest, they have off-peak. And brilliant castle. You don't get in this private house. But Gosford Forest, they have off-peak and electric's included. So I'm going to go there as soon as off-peak, around about the autumn. As soon as off-peak comes, I'm going to pay for there. It's about £18–20 a night in the winter time. That's including your electricity. And in the winter time, you use your electricity. You can run your electric heater. What electric are you going to use this time of year? Yeah, it's too expensive. Cars are not allowed in the grass. Some of the sites are really crooked. When this site was built, this was forestry. So the forestry built this campsite. The council just took it over. And some of the sites are ridiculous. Look at that there. If you're a long caravan, you'd have bothered trying to get levelled out in that. I don't know how you're going to do it. I'd have bothered getting my caravan levelled out in that. If I was to put, you'd have to put the wheels away up on ramps and have the jockey, the hitch, touching the concrete to get levelled out in that. Poor wall wouldn't really climb in. But now the council's taken over, they could fix a few of them, like. And putting big bars at the back of the big steep ones is a bad job. Because even if you're on your pitch, you might wobble your caravan a bit, especially a big long one. You don't want to bang on them bars. Bars are there for safety in case you lose control, but they could put them back a metre off the pitch. Allow people to wobble a bit. No charge for awnings, because they don't reckon you get awnings on any of the pitches. That's why there's no charge. When you book, you can book your pitch. But that's alright if you've been here. And you look at that caravan there, look how high his doors off the back. And the jockey's down to its lowest. Can't go any lower. Jockey's down the whole way. So even with that, he mightn't be level. Tents can't, they can't book pitches. Tents can have electric hookups like that one there in front, as you see. So if you want to have an electric hookup, you can get a number. But if any families, if there's any families, you wouldn't want to wear a cap at £20 a night. Come here with the Waynes, you got a play park. There's 2 wee play parks down there. Plenty of land all around. You got the bicycle track. I see, the whole idea of a council site is not to make money on the caravan site. It's to get people onto the region. So the council don't have to make money off the site itself. If they break even, that's all they need to do. They don't want to make a loss. But most things council run all do go to loss. If they run leisure centres and all that, they're not meant to make profits. They're meant to run them as cheap as possible for the benefit of their citizens. You want to go down that way, Will? No? There's the poop scoop bins they have here. All around Kilbrony Park, these poop scoop bins. Where this car goes, see this one here. I'll give you the grand tour. Proper bike pip stripper. And there's always bags on the side. That one's empty. In all the years I've come here, it's the first time to see an empty one. I haven't used any this time, I'm using my own cheapies. Because was pretty regular, ain't you, Well, couple of tennis courts. That used to be the way into the wee park. Just closed it off. This rain is just pushing. I don't know. I can't even see if this camera's musting up or what. It's a wee bit musty, the lens. You see, the problem is too much pushing as well, that's all it is. There's CCTV, there's Wi-Fi. The Wi-Fi doesn't work, so does the CCTV work? Who knows? You pick the Wi-Fi up, you put in the code. I've never got it to work. I'll try again going through to see if it's working. It doesn't work in the outskirts anyway. But it was on all winter time and all the Wi-Fi, and I've never got it to work. Oh, wee hotspot there, Will. How you doing? Not that rain today? Oh, no. I put the winter jacket on. Keep the water out. See, that's why they say keep dogs in leads. You got things like that black in the ears. This is the new entrance here now. I don't see the major differences between that one and that one. If they just kept the heads cut back, maybe a wee wind might have ran out and I don't know. But see, if you come up speed bumps, all I need to do is put a wee speed bump there and they could have kept the old entrance. I'd probably try and get you to walk down closer to the cafe, hoping you buy a bun. They open at 9 o'clock. If work gets off or hours up now, I can let her off the lead up here. She's not supposed to be off the lead up here, but they don't open at 9 o'clock. We usually do this wee walk at night time. Our motorhome got locked in last night, so sometimes they know he got a free night's camping up here. Lock up at 9 o'clock. But anybody on a mountain bike is in the mountain bike, and £20 a night. Good enough, like. It's a nice wee area, like. But what I mean rightly, that I was in the showers once since I done them up, and the shower I was in, there's a wee bit of pooling on the floor. The tiles weren't laid 100% right, so they just cleaned up the old showers. They didn't actually, nothing major like, but they should still be decent enough. Like, they were not going to be ultra modern. But the actual shower, the actual free shower in that building has far higher water pressure than what the caravan showers have. There's a motorhome over there. He's been locked in all night. So the play park's ready for wee wains. I don't know what age is that. 5, 6 maybe? I don't know. There's that one there. I don't know what age group we put wains in. I can't see a 10-year-old and having wee horses. Maybe they would do, I don't know. I was just looking there on the thing last night, the board. Car park must be open, Willow. They used to hire bikes out here. That man was robbed twice. He was on the news. Proper mountain bikes you could hire out. They had 2 minibuses and trailers, and they used to do a bike lift service. It's a very, 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 very steep hill, but up there. On the top of that hill, you got 2 downhill runs. Completely downhill, both of them. One of them is extreme and one of them is a red. So the whole idea, you pay for your lift and just basically fly down the mountain. But he's away now. He was robbed twice, and now maybe because of COVID just destroyed him. But everything's gone. Bikes, sheds, and he had a climbing wall as well. So used a wee bit of like an activity thing, like. Climbing wall's probably a wee add-on, but mainly was bikes. But he's gone now, so there's no way, you can't hire bikes now here. And because he's gone, there's no bike lift service. It would be handy if they could have a cable car like they do in the ski resorts to take people on bikes up. Because I say people would just go for the run on the ski lift, and other ones then, you know, if you knew it was handy to just come downhill, who would not want to go on it? nobody wants to pedal, but electric bikes are coming out now. So this is the start of the runs here if you want to pedal up the mountain, but it's a big mountain. Don't know how much pedaling up folk want to do. Yeah, me, I would go the road and walk the road. I'd probably take you an hour to walk uphill and come down. But that's the official start there. That car's on here. What is it? Is that place open yet? 9 o'clock. I used to walk some of these tracks early in the morning when I had shadow. I walked this one here last night, 10 to 9. But people aren't supposed to walk it like. But I reckon, look at this wee gap here. No CCTV, I can't see anybody saying. But the bikes will fly like. But that's an uphill climb. So they can't fly too fast in this bit of track. But the main difference between this one and Castlewellan, which I was saying in the wee Castlewellan video, Castlewellan's all stones. The most dangerous part of the mountain bike track is roots. So my road bike can do the mountain bike tracks, the blue ones. I can do most of the red. But this red one here's got roots. And my bike will not grip roots. The roots will knock you off. If you've got roots going sideways, there you are, that's a sideway I'm there now. So it gives you an idea, they are proper mountain bike tracks have been built. I'll do this wee bit here. Some of them is two-way and some of them is one-way. So I don't know if this is two-way and that's why it's wider. So some people might be turning this way. I think it's a two-way. So bikes could come hurting towards us. But this time of morning, there shouldn't be many there. But the only thing is I have to grab wall, there's no point in the corner. So it's too slow. Look at that there. Before the mountain bike track, look, wee beech tree. This is a place you could walk. So that wee one there, NIEA, that wee one must be protected. There's the road. It takes you up. So like, they did put work into doing it. There's more work put into this than what would be Castlewellan. But they say allow 4 hours, 3 to 4 hours to complete the track on a mountain bike. That's the downhill. 4 hours going downhill. So goes to show you. You go back that way now. Hello Bob, you walkies too. Oh, whoa. Is that a wee haircut, has it?
She has indeed.
You've had a wee haircut?
Yes,
Alright, you've been the hairdresser. Alright.
I think you're the guy.
Alright. How you doing?
Aye, that's a dirty one now.
Alright. See, there you go there now, you see. I prefer the mountain bike tracks walking. They obviously prefer it running. So, does that not tell the council? Maybe make us some tracks for that there instead of walking. We don't want to walk by the wide ones, don't we not, Willow? There's a straw here. Well, we have to go to the main centre here. We've got more guidance to do here. Come on this way. We haven't done the tour yet, but people watching the video want to see the park and all. You know what? We'll go back down this way. I'll put you on the lead. Now, Willow's going to make our way back to the car again. If we do, don't want to spend too long here this morning, but I don't like to hook up too early. I'm waking everybody up, reversing and all that. So it's gone 9 o'clock now. So everybody should be waking by this time. So another wee 20 minutes down here. Well, we're down to the wee park now. The Narnia. Oh, the drain's blocked up there, council there. I'll tell you what I've seen, but there's some real rough caravans out this year. And I say, it's not to say they're just... The only thing about a real rough caravan, you have a worse experience than you would in a tent. And could put people off caravan. You know, if you got a couple up there real tidy looking. And it's not to say you can have an old caravan. You can have an old caravan, it can be decent, but they're just not decent. So it's ones that picked up £500-600, whatever it is, and they think they're going to have a good experience and all the rest. But it's not the same. When I'm in my caravan, I It's like being in your own bedroom. Doesn't matter where you go. You forget what's outside. You could be in a car park. You could be in the most beautiful place. When them blinds is down, you forget what's outside. And you just behave as you do in your own house. Right then. But that only works if you have I can't see people changing caravans every year the way they do cars and stuff. You know, you get used to your things are in the drawers where you want them and stuff like that. But if you go for a really old one, it's really bad. It's like the worst attempt because there's going to be damp on it and all. And things won't work. When things don't work, you know, do the windows open. Like my own caravan looks decent and it's falling apart. My own caravan hasn't long left. I know it hasn't long left. And yet people could be dreading it in 10 years time. Do you know how you can get a set of drawers? They look all nice from the outside, a wee 4 set of drawers, and you open them up and the arse has fell out of them. That's the way caravans are. So even when they look pretty good on the outside, the arse could be out of them. So when they look bad on the outside, alright, it's alright if it's a big oak chest of drawers. You know, big solid wooden bottoms, they can be all bashed about outside, but the inside's still good, still how your stuff. But caravans aren't like that. They're all built to be light and weak. When they're bashed about on the outside, you can really guarantee what you don't see is worse. Them wee garden sheds you buy in B&Q. Oh, they look great, they go up and you put on your wee cheap stuff and they rot. Caravans a bit like that. If you look underneath them, most of them are rotten underneath. I don't actually have any rot in my caravan. But when I went to buy mine, there was one that was 2 years younger. 2 year younger model, and the back end was rotted. And when I was looking for them, why a lot of them got rot in the back. So when you go look at a caravan, before you go inside it, look underneath the floor. If it's got a hole in it, there's no point in looking at the rest. Well, that's right now, well, do the grand tour. Once I get past this place here, we can let her off. And there's the laundry. I say, if I want it now, I'm into the trees, I haven't booked in here. But I could go in there and ask for a token. I don't know what they charge, a couple of pounds. And well, is it open yet? Well, don't know if they open up yet. So there's a laundry there. So that's clean enough. Nice clean buckets and all, it is clean. Mops are pretty new. See where they have them sitting out from the wall for maintenance. Warm in here as well, well. Humber dryers must already be on. There's the windows open. Well, an Ollie puppy. 2 puppies, whoa. Hold on there, pet. You've got 2 showers here. Brilliant showers, brilliant water pressure. You don't have a push button. You switch them on, they stay on. Toilets are always clean. Downstairs toilets are always clean. Shaver socket. You've got your wee mirrors. They'll always be soaked. But the toilets here are always clean. Hello, pups. There's a whole crowd here this morning. Where the miles go? What miles over there? Everybody else is following me except me own. How you doing? The women's toilets and disabled toilets are over there. Disabled toilets are separate in the middle. You like that wee one more? I can't beat them, join them, pet. That's alright. Aye. You all need to be free range, don't you? Aye. Free range puppies are always better behaved. Oh, they are. Oh, much better behaved free rangers. Nice. You're not too fat, you're just nice. Aye. You're not greedy like Willow. Come on now, Willow. We're going down this way. There's the big parklands now. There's this thing down here. We'll go this way here, Willow. You have a outdoor gym. I'll tell you who knows about the outdoor gym, but they've changed it. They used to have it fenced off. It's still fenced off, but they've extended the fence now. So probably boys just want to do things in the grass. Like, I don't do much gymming myself, like. But I haven't seen any other council do that as such. Normally, most councils don't fence them off. If they were to fence them off, they would just fence off the gym equipment. But see here, see the mountains behind. They look spectacular, and you get a nice sunny day and these dark mountains and trees behind. It looks really nice. And then you see the water down below. So there's a wee fence going round it, but they've extended a wee bit of the fence out. So if you want to do other wee things in fitness, you've got a wee bit of grass to do it. Over 16s only. So there's a bit of a gap there. Some of the 15s too old for the wee play park, they're not old enough for that. What does a 15-year-old do? That shouldn't be over 15s, like. I thought PE, there's ones at 13 upwards and we're doing proper gymnastics now. Well, I'm on down here and I see the Narnia. I've never gone into the Narnia, I'm going by the front entrance. But we're going there today. Point out, Mom, Willow, Mom! Once I finish Narnia, we'll go then. There's a wee street light in the middle. I'll take you over here. There's a solar panel here up on a pole that powers a wee street light. The trees is growing over it now, so maybe the wee light won't be lit up. I need to trim the trees back a bit. So that's the entrance down there. So I've always come up through it. I've never actually followed the numbers or nothing like that. I just come up through the middle. But there is a wee walk to follow. Look at all the clouds now over the mountains. Isn't that nice there? So you gotta come out in the rain all to see all these type of things. Can't always be sunshine. No bother now with midgets, no bother with wasps. Willow's not panting. I don't mind a bit of rain, as long as it doesn't go on all day. I need to make time for my cuts and all to dry out. So up there is the solar panel, and the white box behind it will be the leisure battery. I say the solar panel is partly blocked out now with trees, and that's what it takes to power the wee light. It's a wee tiny bulb. Well, I'm on it this way now, honey. Once he's in here, she should be alright. Make sure there's no water. Not as bad as watching a video back later on. See, I don't look through this camera, I'm just carrying it. So I'm not always looking where the camera's pointing. I can keep an eye on one and stuff. So here's the Narnia trail. The Lion, the Witch and the Wardrobe. So apparently a man is supposed to have come here and took a look out over Carlingford Loch and said to himself, I'm going to write a story that's going to become famous and be rich. Beyond the ocean mountains, high to the woodlands, and where the great forests lie, through a secret gateway, there it is, secret gateway, that's secret, they've got a big sign pointing to it, hidden to the human eye, to a world of magical adventures. Follow the lamp to a bewitched and enchanted land, taking care to tip your cap, Waynes wouldn't know what that is, when you cross the path of the old friends with paws and claws. I suppose if you've read the story, you might. I haven't read the story. They whisper in the breeze, a land full of all creatures great and small. We've seen spiders, Willow. Willow's not interested. She's grunting. Dancing along the lawn, giants, fairies, and a dwarf. A dwarf, he's a single. He's available, anybody else out there? Fast asleep under the stairs. Do take care, for the witch is not far. And if by chance you happen upon a kingdom frozen in time with pointed towers, that's an out plastic cheap thing. That's the only bad thing in it. Wee plastic castle. Where the queen lies, beware and do not stare. As the moon lights the way, where the little people play, among the great oak and hidden among the mossy green banks, is the whole world of Narnia, and where the story begins. Well, there's no words I got stuck on, so I must get the story Narnia. I might be able to read that. Tree people, beaver hut, the lamp. There's the lamp there. We're here. There's the lamp. Solar panels out here. So you get the idea. The four thrones, citadel, underworld. So I probably haven't gone down there before. I would just come up, wee shortcut. So I'll just follow the wee trail. There might be people out there. You know, where's Willow gone? Where's Willow gone? I thought she was eating grass. Willow! She's gone, she's up to no good. So I come out licking her lips. Willow! Oh, look. You play hide and seek. Look in the lips, what I tell you. See, look in the lips, she's been eating. You've been eating. You have been eating. God knows what she's been eating. I just hope it's sandwiches or something. Now, it could be shit, pet. Come on, this way, Mum. I'm going through this secret doorway. It doesn't actually work. Well, proper wee doorway, like. That cost a bit of money there. Well, the other side's plain. It's not Quakers anyway, pet. There's a wee counter now. Trying to put wee counters all over the place. I haven't seen them wee ones except for here. Must be a new one. There's a wee light now. Big solar panel, big battery. Pole. It cost thousands to run that wee bulb there. All the size, a wee tiny LED bulb. And it just goes to show you because the voltage drops with a length of cable as well. Come on, that's right, Pep. We'll go to number one. Number one, the Narnia. Come on. Well, I haven't actually done this before. But it's early in the morning. Should be no winds here. Less chance of water going on the lens too here. See there, a couple of them big trees that all these country states had. So that means this definitely was a country state. It's just a pity they don't put nothing up about the history. Well, these are numbered. There must be a trail. That's number 19. Giant. Whoever it is. It's a giant. I well believe that. Come on now, well. All them wee plants there is all dying there. Well, we're going to follow the wee trail. We're doing the Narnia trail. You can be the lion. You're going to be the big lion. Although the lion's a cat. Like, you don't want to play the part of a cat. But, oh, come on now. Have we passed? We were at number one. Where was number two? Because there's number three now. I didn't see number two. But you only came from there. Where's number... Oh, forget about number two. I can see a wee bit of a hut down there. You were tempted to go down there, but we're going to number three. That's the other end of the wood. That's probably where I would come in there. I'll come in that gate. So what happens to me number three? Number two's been ambushed, well. Well, you go on a straight path, there's no number two. There's something going on there. And like lots of Wayans who can count, may only count to 3 or 4, and they know number two's missing. They wouldn't know number 7's missing. If I went from 6 to 8, they wouldn't know. There you are now, you put your wee Wayne in that chair and get a photograph taken. We need to have long legs right enough. Made it a wee bit high. Is that wee door open there? Well, that would need to open. Oh, it doesn't open. The Waynes would need to have a door that opens. That could have been a wee den there. They must out there. They could have had a wee concrete pipe in there. Buried. Up. Right him up with iron, that doesn't open. If I was a Wayne now, Pet, I'd be disappointed. So they blocked that off there. They don't want you going down there. So you can see this was a proper wee forest trail, and then they decided to stick all the stuff on. So that must have been the forestry had all these paths. But I want to know where they go as well. So we'll follow the wee trail today. I wouldn't care if I got to the end of this trail, but the ones watching this video, they might have wee wains around the fairy tales and stuff, around the Narnia, and they might want to come up here. In which case they shouldn't be watching this video because I'm going to spoil it for them. So number 3, there's number 4 now. So that's alright there. They could play among that. If I was a wee wain now, I'd like to see that. All the wee buggers chucking sticks up on the top, see that? See that? They must, oh, that's nailed on there. That's part of the architecture. So this is beaver country here. There's number 18 tree, form oak. So these, they must have had that. Arboretum, what do you call these things that have people have trees? Oh. So, oh, whoa! Come on! Well, what? Not number 4. We need number 5 now. Where's number 5? Well, we had to look for number 5. There's no signpost telling us number 5 is now. We'll have to guess this for ourselves now. Where's number 5? They're leading us astray here, Pet. There's no sign for number 5. And number 2 is missing. Well, number 5 is going across the road, Pet. We've never walked it. I've been across the road, but I don't know now. I was across the road. Number 5 is out this way, Pet. I actually brought my caravan up that there one time. It's alright as long as you don't meet people, but you got the odd wee bit. I think that bottom bit in there, I parked in there then. I didn't park in the car park. Come on this way, Pet. Look what's happened to this woman here. She's a bit stretched out. Never seen her before. She's got boobs and everything. Shamrocks. Look at the hand out there. Imagine how scratching your back there, like. But why is she spread over a tree? That's out, Pet. That's out. She's not even smiling, like. Look what she's got, the shamrock. Bit of a tart. Number 6 down this way. What out number 6, fellow? We've never come down here now. I've walked around these trees. It's not a very big patch of trees. Alright, come on, number 6. There's 7's over there. Hold on, stay there, stay there. Hold on, stay. That sign is pointing down to number 6. And there's number 7. Where's 6? That's pointing to 6, fellow. There's something going wrong here, Pet. And yet there's a thing down there. Is that supposed to be 6 and 7? I think maybe that girl is supposed to be one of them. But they put an arrow on. I think they messed up the signs here. Whoever printed the signs didn't do it right. It's like, what are you supposed to do here? That boy hasn't got much of an expression on himself. See, they gave the woman boobs, but they didn't give him nothing. He's missing. His bits is missing, Wallow. Discrimination, eh? What else way, Wallow? Don't think Wallow's too keen on the Narnia trail. We'll do it this once, like, but there's number 8 now, it's down this way here. Now they planted a wee haze to extend it, you see that? So there's the rock there. If it wasn't pushing the rain, it looks nice. See when you come along the coast road, see if a car comes here. You can't see the car with the high wall. You come along the coast road, you go to the other side of that house. But if you turn off and come on this side of the house, you can park anywhere along this road out there. And there's a couple of wee side gates coming to this park. You don't have to. So if you're driving a big motorhome, big camper van, driving one of them buses, and you can't get parked, there's a double-decker bus parked down there. That could be your camper van. Just sit there at the side of the road and come in the side gate. It's worth it coming under. So even if you just want to go into the shower, if somebody's been worried camping for a few days, stop there and walk up to the shower. Charge up your shaver. Sit in a real toilet for a while. And if the internet was to go, you could browse your phone at the same time. See, all people think that's a lot of crap, but if you're ever wearing camping a while, that's luxury. That is luxury. If you're ever sitting on a plastic bowl like for a week, trying to shower in a wee small space, and you shower in a caravan, it would take me a half an hour to get a shower in the caravan by the time I boil the water up and everything, clean the shower down afterwards. I don't have a caravan, you have plenty of time to do it. But it's so much handy just walking into that and blasting it on and going out and leaving it wet. Oh, it's luxury. But like a hotel. We all need a wee bit of pampering from time to time now. So there's that lorry there, he's going along the coast road. Just turn off that wee junction. That bus driver, he might be up having a wee shite up on that turret. He might have screwed it up. He's probably sitting there reading the paper. It's a good wee hidey spot, that road there. You wonder why your bus is late? Well, they're sitting there reading the paper. So this is all new here. They're trying to extend the Narnia experience. That wee one is, Phil. I don't know, is Wayne going to get excited over that? I don't know, like. Probably the Irish is going to say, they're going to go up here. If you're into Irish dancing or something, I can see a young girl up here, a young fella up here doing a wee bit of Irish dancing. Got a wee something to clap their feet off, like, but if you're into Barbies and all, I don't think they're going to be impressed with that. Maybe when these trees grew up taller, even still, they need to put something on it. It's a bit like a cake with nothing on the top. I don't know if it's a good idea having the Narnia experience crossing the road anyway. Why not keep them all on the same side? You're crossing this road twice. It's not a fast road like, but not everybody can drive. That's where I parked the caravan there. And it's one EV laybys I parked in anyway. The car park's down the bottom. That's the car park straight in front. You see it's widened out there. Right, we've got to finish this experience off. We're up to number 9 now, well, we didn't check how many numbers there was. Just check his lane's not wet again. Up now to number 9. Was excited. Oh, you can see that, she's excited. So I don't want to come back to Kilbrony. That wee fox has got a fungus on his backside. He's got a fungus on his backside, he needs to go to the vet with him. That wee fungus stuff there only grows on dead wood. Wood has to be dead. If you see a tree with that on it, even if it's standing up and looks good, that tree's dead and it's going to fall. What number was that, Brad? Well, we're losing count now. The excitement's getting to me. We're losing count. Right, so that's finished there now. We're back out. We're backtracking on ourselves now. And next, let's do the same path twice, will we? Unless we're taking the wrong turn. Well, I'm not too fussed in doing the same path twice. We like circles, Pet. Thought I seen a spider run there, it's just the way the rain's hitting the grass. There's something wrong here. We can't be going up this way. The fairy tale castle is down below. We'll see anyway if there are any numbers up here. I might forget about these numbers and just go down. I know where some of the things are, and it should be on down that road. That's where the other one should be. There's a nice ball thing on the ground. We've gone off the track. Well, we're always getting bored now anyway, so any young Waynes, you can do it the proper way yourselves. I'm going to go down now and find this other bit. See, that tree looks bigger from this angle. The puppies again now, Wallow. Alright, I don't.
Hey, come here, bud.
Wallow! Oh, going to give Wallow compensation. Wallow! The wee dog went for Wallow. We'll give Wallow a biscuit. Look, Wallow! Wallow! It's not like her not to eat food. Look, Wallow! Come on now, Pet. Come on this way. Well, come on this way now. Come on, that's you now. She wants to go, you know, like a treat. Come on, eh? Come on this way now, come on. Up you go.
All the best.
Good luck. Come on now. No, it's always a wee one that's crabbing. Always a wee one that's crabbing. That wasn't too bad, like. That's the way dogs should be. It's free range. We've missed out the fairy tale castle. The castle is big enough of plastic. We're down this wee path now and you see it. I say I mixed up my numbers. When we crossed the road, we shouldn't have crossed the road. We should have walked down to the left towards the car park. I didn't see no sign pointing that way. Somebody's moved it. And then you come up this way here then. I say it's an old plastic thing. Something you get in Toys R Us. Everything else is made of wood and looks authentic, and then you got a plastic castle. Alright. Should have checked how many numbers we were looking for to begin with.
Come on.
How you doing?
Horrible one again.
That is I. Yeah, pile of wee chairs there now. Oh, Wallace having a snuff. Wallace having a snuff. You know what she's away? Wallow! 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 Come on! See, when I first came in here, she came through the hay, she was eating up there. She's going back to eat what she was eating. That's what she's after. She's not after the nanny experience here, she's after food. Or shit or something on. See, that's why you get a bad name, Pet. Come on this way. That's my girl. Oh, you're hardly in none of these videos. You're walking behind. You need to walk in front. Whenever we get down to Warren Points, and I'll be walking behind now. There we go now. There's the main attraction. We'll follow these backwards now. It's 15's the last one. I knew it was near the road. There's a castle there, like to me that's the biggest letdown of the whole thing, a plastic castle. There's a fiberglass. Maybe fiberglass, you know. Fiberglass. It just looks plastic. Don't like the castle. What can a wind do with that? Like, you can't even walk under, move under the arch. Look, it's got a hole in it now, like. And blue. Don't like the castle. What up? There's the lion now. Surely he must be the star. The lion, the witch, and the wardrobe. Hey, no wardrobe here. Maybe we're on about different stories. I see it's closed off. This wasn't always closed off. You could walk from the car park up here. And there's the face there, you see. So that's the way I would have went back up towards the car. And this wasn't closed off then. So they'll close that off there to make it safer. Number 11 down here, well. The lion's lost his mouth. So there's a path there. Maybe we should come down that path. See how they're going to fix that there now, like. In all fairness, there's a bit of rot on it. So I don't think it was vandalised. The split into the water is getting in and it's starting to rot. Probably was vandalised too, well, like, but you do get wee vandals wherever you go. You know what it is? You walk along the laneway and you come up this way. So that's us finished here now. That is us finished. We've seen them all. They're just taking us down to the lane. Car park. See, that's more sign of a stately home, these trees here. Oh, right, number 12 now. Well, we haven't been in here. Maybe we've missed something over here now. Might have missed something down this way, Willow. Where are you? We've lost Willow. We've lost Willow. Willow's been lost. There she is over there. So why is she in there for? Willow! Willow, man! See, if she goes in that deep, I'm thinking shit. That's what I'm thinking. Picnic table, not so bad. It's going to be edible. She's going in that deep. Boxes poo or something like that. She doesn't eat dog poo. She eats cat poo. She got away with it. Well, you've been caught. You've been caught. My sister was wondering why she never had to empty a litter tray. And we put 2 and 2 together. And she had to put a child-proof gate to keep her away from the litter tray. Sister looks after her when I'm working. Giant fir. There, we can remember that name. Giant fir. Even that's got a Latin name. My uncle used to teach Latin grammar school. Willow! It's doing my head in now. Willow! Willow! Where is she? She's going to eat something. There you. Come on, you're not scrounging. Look, see, look at lips. She wants to eat shit. Come on. Next thing, then you'll be getting worms. Well, this didn't cost much money to do this. Put a couple of fairy doors on the trees. And in all fairness now, the wee bottom tree's got a wee arch doorway. That'll be more expensive to make. The wee square ones are pretty handy to make. That wee arch one there, that'll be a wee bit harder to make there. Or use the wee bandsaw. A lot more work on that. That's all staying fine. There's the big park out there now. Push the rain, we'll go back this way now, and that'll be the tour over. I think we're seeing it all now. But if you have a couple of wee wains run around here, you can spend an hour doing this, 2 hours. Especially when they argue among each other like they do. One crying, one shitting themselves, and one hitting the other one. You have lots of time spent in here. And if you're lucky, you might lose them for a while and get a bit of peace and quiet. Nah, Willow's not too fussed in them down here walk now. Wouldn't be your favourite, would it, Willow? No, I'll put that down the list of not like doing. That's a big list, isn't it, Willow? Grows every year. Wow, taking wee shortcuts there, trying to block it off. That's us back at the end. Back at the end now up here. So do you want to go out into the park, Willow? Come on out into the park. I don't know if it's an official way or not, but there's a trail. You come here and want this morning. A wee bit of frost, sun shining. Beautiful. Nice crisp day. See out the water, nice and clear. Middle of summer, this is what you get here. You can't even see the top of the hill with the clouds. Right, where does Willow want to go now? I'll follow Willow now to see where she goes. You head back up there, probably that same shit pile. Right. So there's the gym over there again. We've been around a circle. I say, why don't you go through them other trees over there? There's big, put that grassland and all like, with wee paths cut through it. So if you've got a dog that's not quite well behaved, you can go away over there. That's us now, well. Had to check this. We're back now up at the main campsite. Dogs will be kept on lead at all times in the caravan park by order. Now in saying that, I have Willow off the lead quite often. But can you imagine if all dogs was off the lead? Look at all them dogs that attack Willow. The place would be chaos and mayhem. I think they need to have some kind of wee license for dogs, where a dog has to do a course, an aggression course, and if they pass they can get a wee tag, and allow them ones off the lead. And dogs that just go mad and want to attack and destroy, they're kept on the lead. So everybody has to be away by 1 o'clock. Anybody go home today now has to start redding up. Now there's not them tents now, trying to red them up in the rain. Everything's going to be soaked. They probably have to wait 2 weeks after they get home before they get a dry day to hang them up to dry. Unless they've got a carport or something, or a garage. Well, how long can you stuff the one post for? Oh, they've got extra buns in here. You know what's happened there? It was originally made for somebody. No, they have extra buns. I was just thinking maybe it wasn't designed to have recycling those. The recycling's on there too, and the normal buns. Lots of rubbish coming out of here. Well, that's where the tents go up that area there. On over this side, Willow. Go to the one side again. Look at the wee puppy over there, Willow. Moves you over, doesn't it? Alright. How doing? Plenty of rain today. Yeah, a couple of cyclists. See, that's the main, you take a cyclist there in 2 wee tents and they have to pay £20 or whatever it is. Not sure what a tent is, but it doesn't seem right. And yet, if they had a car, they could have an 8-man tent for the same price. That's why people in tents, they get a bad deal. You see them pitches there with them bars, they shouldn't be high out at the very end. Too steep. They would call that a fully serviced pitch. You got your drain there at the side and you've got your electric. There's a tap. I think there's a tap built in there, there's a tap there as well. So that's fully serviced. The thing you don't have is a level ground. There's some hull to that. Saying cars not be parked in the grass. There's a few cars parked in the grass. Visitors' cars not allowed. They have to park in the main car park, which is closed at 9 o'clock. So if you've got a visitor staying with you in the caravan, how you work out on it. Happy caravan there, a wee bit rough. So they have the jack wheel down the whole way at the back. The only way they can get that levelled off is to put blocks underneath the two wheels and lift the caravan up. They're towing that way a Land Rover. So that's somebody who's trying it out for the first time. They haven't got the Spain this year. They're trying out caravan. And Bob down the road has one by in the shed this last 5 years, but Bora has. And they won't be caravan next year. They're back in Spain. Well, if they had a nicer caravan, they'd say, why go to Spain? There's so much here. Because it's raining so heavy now, I'm going to take the water up now. I'm going to dry her. She likes getting a good dry when she's soaked like that. When she's really soaked like that, she'll carry on now for the next 15 minutes to let her dry her. I'm going to skip down then and get a shower. That'll take me about 45 minutes. By the time I walk down, get a shower, back up again, 45 minutes, get the caravan hooked up. By that time she's had a wee rest. We'll go down into Warren Point. And we'll take a wee walk around Warren Point. She's like Warren Point. And hopefully the rain will ease off a wee bit. I wasn't going to go to have a shower like, but if I just take her down now and walk her again, she's going to get depressed. Look at her thing. She don't like too much rain. She doesn't like the sun, but she doesn't like too much rain either. She's had a limit here with the rain. So we'll get you dry, pet. Get the radio on. Another wee, maybe an hour and a half then before we get the Warren Point by the time I get the shower. And then you'll be ready to go again. Then after Warren Point, we'll get a wee place then to pull over. We'll get something to eat. Another wee rest. And then we'll go on to Armagh. And we'll turn up to the council offices, that big stately home. And we'll take a wee walk around there. That's one of your favourites. I'm just about between 90 and 95 miles from home. If I just went and left to go home, it's just over 2 hours. I couldn't do it. I couldn't drive 2 hours and pass all these places. Just drive through Warren Point, drive through Armagh, drive through all these places and not stop. To me it's a waste. All these nice places to go for a walk. I couldn't just drive past them. And that's a problem I always have. And that's why it takes me so long to get here. When I used to get a week off work every month, and I was coming here, I'd have took 2 or 3 nights coming here. I maybe went the first night to Drummanna, and then from Drummanna we went to Gosford, and Gosford up to here, and then the way back, to do the same again, leave here and go back to Gosford, and then maybe go straight home and leave at Drummanna. But I always find when I get up here, I want to spend more time up here. If I can start doing Drummanna any weekend, something like this. 45 miles from my house. So this is twice the distance from Kilbrony, but it's 5 times as hard to get there. Because she's not used to driving 2 hours. We have to go back to the caravan. Back to the caravan. We get a big towel. We'll get a big towel. Aye. You see how far that van's sitting out there now? If he was parked there, I'd have to go in the grass to get out. It's pretty tight if somebody's sitting here. They need to be. That tarmac probably goes on back, but it's all overgrown with moss. And then people move further and further out. I don't think you got a wee sniffer in the caravan park, did you? What? I'll change the coat now going down to the showers. I don't want to wear this big winter jacket. You need every type of coat, do you? All 4 seasons here in one day. I'll take this one out. If it had been a wee muzzly rain, I might have took that one, you see. And then I've got this top, many different tops. They're all the same colour, like. You don't want to be waste time thinking what colour you should wear. No, it's whatever's in the seals. It's in the seals. Where did I get this towel down for you first, pet?